What's going on, brothers? Over here at Mount Washington in New Hampshire. Well, halfway. Look at this. Can't go to the top. It's way too cloudy and way too freaking dangerous today. Not to mention it is freaking freezing up here. Right now we're about, I don't know, like 4,000 feet up in the air, give or take. There's the bottom. A little bit of flurries here. Snow at the very top, of course. Still snow on the mountains. Look at this view though. Crazy. Crazy view. Let's climb so we can actually have a little bit of a better view up here. Besides the let's see how we get there without breaking our legs. And then have to use the SOS on my Apple Watch. My God, is it cold? Jesus. Woo! Look at this view. Now this is the place that tourists don't come because they don't even know they can come here. During the actual summer, I'll hike this sucker. I've hiked a couple of times, but you have to go on the other side to hike it. It's pretty cool. Woo! Holy crap. I was not expecting it to be this windy and this cold over here right now. But almost getting to my little spot. Woo! And here it is, boys. Top of the world. Well, halfway top of the world. Look at this. I'm going over there too. That's pretty cool because you can get more angles. This is the life. Just wish it wasn't so cold. The problem is, it's always the same thing. Way too skinny, and I freeze very quick. I need to put on some freaking weight. Or, well, probably should have brought my gloves with me, but I didn't do that. So, can't go this way. I have to go the other way around. I hate going around here. Always a pain in the butt to traverse this area. You can snap your ankle. And then they have to helivac your behind out of here. we don't want to do that because that's going to tick off a lot of people. So let's avoid that. All right. Right. Decent footing here. Decent footing here. All right. Yeah, not the greatest idea right this moment, but this is what exploring is all about at the end of the day. Taking some risk, potentially snapping my ankles, you know, getting a $15,000, $20,000 bill from the Helivac company. We made it. Where there's a will, there's always a way. That's the beauty of human beings. We tend to be quite resilient. I gotta come back here maybe I don't think I'll be open tomorrow. I gotta check the weather, but that would definitely be something worth coming back for when they open the top. I haven't been to the top in maybe, I don't know, maybe like a year or so. Still pretty cool. And there's the road to go to the top. Just gotta keep circling around and looking up there. Really, really cool though, that's for sure. Up. Somebody came there and decorated, put some kind of decorations there. Always a pain. Realistically, you want to come from there, up here. But, yeah, look at this. This is what the philosophy is all about, brothers. It's about enjoying life. Look at that. And then I got my car parked all the way over there on top. Wow, that's the bus blocking the road so people don't try to drive higher. But my car's there. There's some other people there as well. And there's the people all the way down there. That's the hotel there, the famous hotel. If you ever, want to go there, it's pretty cool. Again, not much, I think I don't really have too much to say about, what's going on, this and that. I think most of everything about, about Mgtow or for Mgtow has pretty much been said, And most of the guys, they don't make any more content because most people have already, they've already left, right? So the whole idea of going Mgtow monk is to go your own way, right? And this is it. This is going your own way. It doesn't get any better than this, right? There's only maybe like 4 other people up here because everybody's at work, right? Everybody's at work, but I'm not, and that's the beautiful thing about it. It's weird. It's weird because once you actually achieve the pinnacle of the philosophy, you really never think about going back, right? At least I don't think about ever going back, right? There's nothing that, says, at least in my brain, that, you're missing things. You know, while the vast majority of people have the ability to come here, they can't, you know, they never do and they never will. Because they're preoccupied with everything else in life. And part of part of doing what we do, which is aiming to free ourselves, we get rid of those expectations, or at least minimize them as much as we possibly can, so we don't have to deal with all of those burdens that are constantly placed on us. And you can't go wrong with that, because life becomes enjoyable, right? And there's nothing like being content in life. You don't always need to be happy, but you should always be content in life, right? You should always be thinking, you know, I got everything that I could possibly want, and that, you know, I'm a happy individual. And sometimes just sitting here on the rocks, that's all it takes, right? And looking at this, looking at these unbelievably massive mountains, right? That span for hundreds of miles, if not longer. So, again, nothing really serious. You know, I don't really have anything serious to say. You know, I think everything's kind of already been said, like I said. So, now my advice to everybody would be, don't talk about the philosophy. Start living the philosophy, right? Start actually being a monk. Start actually moving around, enjoying your life. Get off of YouTube. Right? Don't listen to people on YouTube. Don't give people money on YouTube. Don't do anything. Save the money for yourself. Take that money and go out here and enjoy life. Right? The small stuff. Just go and enjoy the small stuff. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Right? If you have a car, you know, you live in Massachusetts, you live in New Hampshire, you can come here anytime you want, right? It's not expensive. Gas is $3.15 a gallon, right? You can come here if you have, if you have a Tesla, then you don't have to worry about gas because you have electricity. So you're good. You can charge your vehicle and come over here and enjoy it. That would be my advice to you guys. Like I said, enjoy life, because I mean, at the end of the day, this is not gonna be how we get there. I should have went down the other side. I think. No, I'm not gonna be able to. I gotta go around before, like I said, before I break my ankle. Go the other way. Whoop. Crazy though. It really is. It's been a long time since I began this journey. And it always feels like I've just begun it. There's always something to do. There's always something more to see. Something more to learn. Set out on a goal, and we achieve the goal. It's as simple as that. They have weather transmitters over here. That's all it is, brothers. Enjoy life. Live your best life.